So I'm going to review the structure of debate. Again, we're in School G, that blue argumentative unit folder, and we're in this purple debate folder. I'm going to be going over a video that's here, so if you want to listen to it without me talking over it, feel free to do that. We also have these 3 graphic organizers that will help you plan out what you want to say during your segment of the debate. Before we go over that, I'm going to go to this opening statement because the video I'm going to use doesn't address that. So this will only be about a minute of your debate, and it can be less because it's a very brief summarization. You're hooking your audience, you're giving your thesis, which is your claim in 3 reasons, and then briefly summarizing each of those reasons. So you're not giving evidence, you're not analyzing, you're just, 1 or 2 sentences, giving them kind of some background information. You'll talk about what you think the other side is going to talk about in their argument. So this is your planned out counterclaim. Again, very brief, not giving specifics, and then closing out in a strong way so that your audience is engaged. Okay, so you've got Team A, pro, Team B, con. So Team A would give their opening statement, and then Team B would have time to give their opening statement. So throughout the whole thing, we'll be going back and forth. Okay, so main argument. It said that this person has 3 minutes and this person has 3 minutes to give a main argument. Now, that might seem like a really long time, but the way we're breaking it up is each person is going to do a reason. So each person has about a minute to give their argument. So think about this like a body paragraph, right? Reason, reason, reason 2, reason 2, reason 3, reason 3. Now, if we go to our graphic organizer up here, the next graphic organizer is the one for argument. And so each person will have one of these filled out for their reason. It's structured essentially the same as a body paragraph is. You're writing your evidence, or what your argument is, the reason, your evidence, evidence 2, and then the counter argument for that evidence and analysis, right, and rebuttal. So you'll have only one of these for your entire group. And then you close in a memorable way. Okay, so that's that rebuttal that we just talked about, the one that you have for your entire group. You're not going to address every reason that you think they're going to come up with. You're just going to maybe pick the strongest, and one person will give that. Okay, now cross-examination is not actually something that we've talked about. So you have your rebuttal, that's what you planned to talk about the opposing side, but cross-examination is a time for you to address some of the main points that they brought up in their argument, or add any additional information that you think would be applicable for the audience to know. Okay, so you'll each have 2 minutes to give a final statement. This is like your closing paragraph. So in that third graphic organizer, You're going to make a single topic sentence, so it's kind of rephrasing your thesis. You're reviewing or re-summarizing the reasons you just gave. And then again, last dramatic final impression, that heavy hitter that makes the audience want to choose your side over the other. Now, this last thing is Q&A to either team from the audience. Now, this is not a time for you to add in evidence or things that they hadn't considered. You're not fighting them because you're not the team debating. It's to ask any sort of clarifying questions, anything that you were confused about or that they needed to elaborate on. And then you'll have the rubric to go over. Again, that's also in the debate folder, so we'll have a chance to review that. But for now, that is everything.